it's always tough when you draw that high-level wrestler who has a lifetime of experience in a one-on-one competitive situation. Prevailing wisdom is he'll have the wrestling advantage in this one time.
As his dad said, the moment he introduced him to the sport, he knew that he was made to be a wrestler. The kid slept in his headgear. He only wants to wrestle, and by doing that, he puts you in danger. He's constantly in your face, constantly trying to dig at your gas tank. He goes from transition to transition, single to double to high crotch. It does not matter the attack. He just knows that he will give you so much to process in terms of the wrestling that eventually he will get you to the ground.
You ever sleep in your headgear?
I sleep in my headgear.
All the time?
All the time.
All right, big one for him here tonight. Let's get to it. Should be a highly compelling matchup here tonight. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt believes he has definite advantages when it comes to the grappling, and there's no questioning his ground game. He'll pull guard, whatever it takes.
You know what I love about him is that for as good as he is in the Jiu-Jitsu, he's more Jacare than Andre Galvao. Because Andre Galvao was a tremendous grappler, but it never translated. Jacare was able to get enough striking to make him more dangerous than this guy. This guy can strike just enough to make you take notice, and then he takes you out. Once you're down, you're in trouble. He's a tremendous fighter, tremendous grappler, but fighter just enough to make you have to respect that standard.
And still in terms of the training, focused on the jiu-jitsu maintenance, right? Obviously the striking improvements have been prioritized, but maintaining the high-level jiu-jitsu that got him to the big show. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tagir Ulanbekov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Asu Almabayev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, well, DC, you don't have to watch college wrestling on your phone tonight because we got a great stylistic round matchup in front of us as round one gets underway. BJJ, black belt, collegiate wrestler, something's got to give tonight.
Something has got to give. It is a grappler's dream. This is the type of matchup that gets old DC out of bed. I love watching these types of fights. These guys that are great, man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
And now is where things could get really interesting. Ulanbekov's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Just misses with the left hook. Nice counter punch there as he continues to make them. Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Trying to recover full guard there. Passes to half guard.
Great work here from the bottom fighter.
Oh, right into mount.
2 minutes to go. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Great ground and pound by this man. Getting him on here. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight. It looks like he's trying to get this arm triangle. All he's got to do is get to the side, get his chest down to the mat, and he'll get the finish.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
15 seconds to go.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Second round, straight ahead.
All right, buddy, take a seat. That was a good round, but I need you to be a little bit more accurate this time. I need you to land those kicks this round. Start mixing up your attacks.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Nice job by him defensively there. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, and he lands again. Oh, collar tie. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
Oh!
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Making all these shots count. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Ulanbekov's pass attempt denied. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage out of it.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg. He's got the single collar tie.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the gut. Oh, a huge block there. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Nice jab. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
What a fight so far.
He's beating you on the ground right now. He's not hurting you too bad, but we can't allow that to happen. We've got to get back up to our feet. The guard is awesome.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, DC's back from the can as we get this next round underway, and his striking in that previous round was so good. I got tired just watching that.
I mean, he did a great job of landing strikes, not only just punching, not only just strikes, they were significant strikes. A lot of punches outside of the jab. I've gotten in trouble a lot of times about what's significant and what's not.
Right.
But I'm telling you, he landed.
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
That was a slick transition.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full armbar.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half with armbar.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but
He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
.90 seconds to go.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, good armbar attempt here.
He's got it isolated. Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time, and the finish will present itself. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Massive shot from the top. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Big ground and pound.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready. Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, folks, here we go with our next round, and in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch of his UFC career.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in a zone. Everything he threw was just landing.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Huge block there. body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline. Oh, my God.
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows. I got to fire in my hips, load you up, and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Strong reversal there.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Ulanbekov's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Great shot from the top position.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. In the can, 5 to go.
Let's regroup. Get our heads straight. Take a deep breath. There we go. Now, we gotta get out there and get this one.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Nice punch there by Ulanbekov.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, a nice straight there by Ulanbekov.
Quick jab lands there.
Oh, really good with the kick to the body. Look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt.
He gets to the single collar time. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Under 3 minutes now to go, round 5. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Ulanbekov's back in full mount. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Another ground and pound strike lands. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. And most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Ulanbekov.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. This is a terrible position.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Final seconds of the fight. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Tagir Ulanbekov!
All right, fascinating fight as it played out, but it was dominant, and it was dominant for the wrestler over the jiu-jitsu player, and I gotta think even though he didn't get the finish, he and his team are gonna be very satisfied when they watch this fight back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you look at matchups, you know that there are dangers whenever you're a wrestler and you're fighting a grappler. But